Hey guys, welcome back to Garage C. It's another fun-filled episode, and I'm Cerberus, and we're going to start that again. Hey guys, welcome to Garage C. I'm Cerberus, and Whisper is back in the workshop. Don't worry, it's not an engine swap this time. He says as he walks out of frame, we're going to be putting some standard pulleys back into Whisper's engine. We've got everything stripped off the front of the engine, radiator out because it just makes life so much easier. Aux pulleys off and plastics off. And I haven't removed this because, well, what's the point? It's not massively in the way. So, let's have a look. There's our half moon. That's lined up at top dead centre. And our cam pulleys are, well, Lord knows why. We don't know because they don't come with marks. If you watch the other episodes, you'll know why. So let's release the tension. Also, much easier if you actually put your impact in the right direction. Okay, right, that releases our tension there. So now we can slip the belt off. He said, this is really difficult one-handed. Should I remove the tension spring? Would that make my life easier? Yeah, probably. Okay. And needle nose. Grab hold of the spring. Oh, there we go. Put the spring on the parts table. Right. So, let's release the belt. Do you know what? Since we're doing it one-handed, let's make life easier for ourselves. Let's remove the pulley. Yay, right, easy peasy, huh? There go the pliers. So that's it, that's the belt released. Pliers down there somewhere. And we need to get these cam pulleys off. I don't know if this impact's going to have the minerals. That'd be a no. Okay, so we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. And this is going to require two hands, so I'm going to have to turn this one off. We'll cut to the other camera. All we did was use the adjustable on the hex flats on the cams and a 14mm and a big long cheetah bar. There we go. Easy peasy, right? Let's take these off and file them under F for not now dearest. We get some standard pulleys. And all we have to do is get the orientation right. So, this is the exhaust side. There's the exhaust side. There's the pin. There's the pulley. There's the slot. There's the E. So the slot goes with the pin. There we go. Exhaust cam, pin to E, happiness. Happy, happy, happy. We know that's correct. Intake cam. There's the intake manifold, intake cam, there's the pin, pulley, there's the eye, there's the slot. Do without the cam belt getting in my way. Get out of the way. There's the eye. There's the eye. There's the pin. Intake pulley. If you get those round the wrong way, engine does not start. We are now ready to time the car and put the belt back on. To help me, since I'm doing it one-handed, a little trick for you. Set your half moon to your Dorito, and then I've put a breaker bar and I've zip tied it to the anti-roll bar. So this now isn't going to be spinning around and confusing us. So take our timing belt, make sure that it's engaged in that bottom pulley. Move this. This is for later. No, this is getting in my way. Let's put it there. Right. Okay. So teeth are in that pulley. We're going to go round our idler, and we're going to go up. Sorry, I didn't film any of that, did I? We're going to go round our idler there. Pull it nice and tight. We're going to go up to our cam pulley, and you can see that the teeth don't want to engage. Misaligned, right? Now if we have a look at it, you'll see that our time mark should be at 12 o'clock and it's at about 2 minutes to midnight, right? So what we have to do, oh okay, now I need 2 hands. Let's see if we can bounce the phone here. Yay, right, that's the best shot you're going to get. So what we need to this is all going so well. Right, hold on. Camera lady, we need you. Right. I'm going to put my 14mm on here and I'm going to rotate this until my teeth on my pulley are in. Right? Okay, happiness. I should have brought more zip ties with me because this is actually tricky one-handed. Right, bear with me 1 second. Zip ties. Because you guys are watching, this makes this more difficult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a zip tie on here, and that's just going to hold my belt in place while I faff around filming it for you guys. And yes, I will need to remember to take these off before we turn the engine over. Right, there we go, zip ties are on. So what have we got? Our half moon is lined up with our Dorito. Our belt is fairly tight up to our pulley. Right, the pulley is sitting with the E. I don't know if you can see that. The E is at 12 o'clock. Yay. The I, there's a mark there, and that's pointing to the I on the back cover. Easy peasy. Right, now what we need to do is 19 teeth. It's all about 19 teeth. There's your timing mark there. Right, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 beautiful teeth. Now the 19th tooth goes before this timing mark. You see that? I Tipp-Ex'd these some time ago. So I've got loads of slack in the middle and I need it not to be in the middle, so I'm going to turn this belt this way. Okay, turn this pulley this way, sorry, so that I can get the teeth of the pulley into the cam, and then I'm going to slip that round there. So how did you do? Half moon, Dorito, happiness. Belt is tight up to this pulley. This pulley is sitting at 12 o'clock and we have, count along with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 teeth, and then our mark. Now what do we need to do? Well, now it's easy peasy. He said. I haven't got anywhere near enough tension on that, but there we go. So it's time to start cutting off zip ties. This is really, really difficult. So, get rid of these two. Click, click. Pop those there, we'll throw them in the bin in a bit. And we'll get rid of these two. Wow, what's wrong with my side cutters? I think these have gone blunt. What the? What on earth? Oh no, it's on the floor. Really? Yay. Okay. Now we need this 21mm socket, but I'm going to put a ratchet on it. So we'll put that back on the bench. Where did I put the ratchet? There it is. Okay. I'm now going to turn the engine over. Right, that's one revolution of the crank, okay? Now we need to find a tiny little mark. It's just here. See this mark here? Right. That's one revolution of the crank. That's half of the power cycle. Now we're going to go round again. Until the crescent moon lines up with that small mark. Oh, this is really difficult. Okay, the crescent moon is lined up. Right, what that means is that's the point in the rotation where this side is tight, the top is tight, and all of our slack is here. Okay? So then what we do is we grab our tensioning spring and our needle nose pliers. We're going to have to do this one-handed again, right? This is going to be fun. Tensioning spring on there. Where's my 14mm? Good question. Oh, it's still on here. So loosen that pulley off so that it moves. I'm going to grab our tensioning spring and you want to grab the spring down here so that you can slip it over this post. Oh! How did I do? Yay, I did it. Because we've set our crescent moon to our tensioning location, we've got the correct tension here, here, and here. Because, well, we've got the correct tension here and here. That allows this to pull all the slack on. So now I can tighten that up. And if I turn the engine over, right, so we've come back to top dead centre, There you go, past it. Oh, I feel that compression. Okay, round we go. So, see our marks? There and there. They're not at top because we're halfway through the 4 strokes. I need to go round again. Isn't there a song about that? So we'll bring our crescent moon back to the Dorito. Yay, crescent moon Dorito happiness. And our timing mark is at the top. Our timing mark is at the top. Our E is to E. Our I is to I. And count along with me, boys and girls. From the timing mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 teeth, and then the timing mark. And that is way too loose. Okay. In the words of Kylie Minogue, let's go round again. So we lined up with our mark. So this is tight, that's much better, right? I need 2 hands again. Against this. There we go. Now it comes now. Are you bored of this yet? Okay, so that completes that power cycle. Focus, you. Okay, there's our half moon. We're back at top dead centre on the crank. Our timing marks at the bottom because we're halfway through. So we go round again. Oh! Okay, come on. Yeah, take your spark plugs out, folks, don't be lazy. Right. Half moon at the Dorito. Belt tension here. Yeah, happy. This is the important bit. Yeah, that's good. It's tight, but it's not, you know, it should deflect a little bit, and that's about right. Belt tension here. Yeah, we're happy with that. Okay, that is how you fit a timing belt to an MX5 without any special tools, without a camera lady. I'd trade special tools for the camera lady any day, and without any, like, you know, messing about. It's very simple. 19 teeth. Line up your timing marks. 1 and 1 7/8 revolution or something until you bring it to your tensioning mark. Set your tension. Tighten your bolt. Spin it all round. Check your tension again. Set your tension if you need to. Done. Job done. Easy peasy. MX5 timing belts. Not hard. Special tools. Not required. I may eat my words when I start the car, but it looked good to me. Now we reassemble and give her a test. Right, folks, it's the moment of truth. Everything is back together. This camera has died, so I don't know how much of it we caught. So, will she start? Key in ignition, gearbox to neutral, fingers to crossed. Let's give it a go. Happy days. go. That's a changing pulleys on Whisper, and it's the next day. So I've driven Whisper out of the workshop, I've driven her home, I've driven her to the day job and back, and I don't know why I'm suddenly doing all that. There we go. And she drives great. The flat spot before 3000 revs has greatly improved, but there is still a slight flat spot at 2500 revs. I suspect my temperature sender on the back of the cylinder head might be on the fritz, because when she warms up she drives better. So yeah, okay.
Temperature sender or sensor?
Well, debate amongst yourselves. It's a temperature sensor, but sometimes referred to as a sender because it sends the information.
I didn't know that.
Well, comment below, guys. Do you call it a sender or a sensor? I think they're pretty interchangeable. Depending how concussed I am, will be which one I use. Yeah, I may have banged my head on the way to the workshop tonight.
I find him on the floor.
Yeah, I knocked myself senseless on the tailgate of the JDM wagon. How long were you in the car?
I was in the car.
Yeah, but how were you sat there for like 15 minutes, 2 minutes?
30 seconds.
So I wasn't unconscious or anything then. So that's cool. It wasn't like you sat there for half an hour and then went, perhaps I should go and look for it.
No, I'm not that mean.
Okay, weirdest episode ever. As you'll note, the camera lady is back. We were pleading for her earlier in the episode, and she's back and doing a bit of filming. I'm going to install my vise. That's what we've come out for tonight.
He lied. He didn't tell me that.
We're going out to a restaurant. No, we're not. So we've got our lovely new vise to go on our lovely workbench. Our workbench has a couple of grimy spots on it, so it's been christened already. So we'll get this at least started to be installed, because I don't have the bolts, but I'm going to put a noggin underneath the worktop here. I know you couldn't see that, and that will help us spread the load of the vise. I put some noggins in. This is very boring, isn't it? I put some noggins in here in the plans. If you downloaded the plans, you'll have seen. But then that puts me right up against this, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to move it over to here, and I think that'll be better for us. So yeah, a little bit of woodwork. I need to grab a couple of tools to start thinking about installing the Mega Squirt ECU in Whisper, because I said on the Faceballs, follow us on the Faceballs, link below, that if there were enough likes, I would consider postponing the track car build and moving directly to the supercharger install.
He didn't tell me that either.
And I think the general consensus is do the supercharger install, and I kind of want to do the supercharger install anyway. So we need to make a list of what we're going to do with that. It involves lambda sensor, ECU, RX-8 injectors, buy a new drive belt to replace the 6 rib that got chewed, and yeah. So season 2, that was all about shouts, new clothes, maybe a supercharger install for 2 or 3 episodes, and then we'll go back to shouts, new clothes. Or we might intermingle them, I don't know, stop talking. I'm going to do some work, and then we'll stop off at that restaurant on the way home, I promise. Well, there we go then, workbench officially finished. The vise is mounted. And the clever ones among you will have noticed the vise has no nuts because my bolts weren't long enough. So I do need to go and get some 100mm long M10 bolts and put some nylox and big washers underneath. But it's pretty solid. The drilled holes are undersized, so it's threaded into the wood. So, you know, I wouldn't want to wail on it too badly, but it'll do for now until I get some bigger bolts. That will do for this episode of Garage C. Thank you very much for watching along. We greatly appreciate your time. Please like and subscribe, and please share this with your car-loving friends so that more people get to see the madness. Next episode will be, possibly, we're not sure, depends when my injectors come back, supercharging Whisper Part 1. And if it's not, then it will be cleaning the underneath of a body shell Part 8 or something. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time on Garage C.